Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to John's Model Lake, and today we got issue 34 of Build the Ghostbusters Ecto 1. We carry on with the gurney. There we go, not got much to complete, just the one leg. And then we can have a look at the roof lights with the rotating motors. Hopefully it won't be too noisy, because I've seen somebody else's video and it does sound dreadful. We'll have a look and see if we can dampen it somehow. Well, first of all, we've got to build it anyway. I'm only going to be doing stages 127 to 129 because 130 is the same as 128. Well, we'll wait for issue 35 to arrive before we complete that. Also, while we're here, about the Spitfire. Yes, the issues haven't turned up for me as yet, but hopefully they will do today or tomorrow. But I do have a look at a couple of videos that hopefully will be on YouTube today. John Mansell, which is John Builds Iconic Military Models, he's doing the issue 100 where we have to disassemble it and rebuild it. I believe it doesn't take all that long, but have a look at this video. That'll be out sometime today. And also there's World of Wayne. He is going to try with, well, I believe he's going to try a different method. He's not going to replace the cogs, he's going to just replace the PCB and then go from there. But you'd have to watch his video because that's not even out yet. He did say something yesterday about the fact that he's going to try it just with the nylon cogs in place instead of the metal ones. But we'll wait and see. But anyway, as for the Ghostbusters Ecto 1, let's get on with the build. Okay, stage 127. Let's see, we got the right rear wheel leg, the right rear leg fixing, the wheel lock pole, the wheel lock, folding leg upper, folding leg lower, right rear wheel, proton pack support bracket, proton pack support, and AM, FM, ABM, AP, EP, GP, YP screws. That is a lot of screws. Okay, so first of all, we need the wheel. And we need that part, and we need FM screws. Put this on the side. Let's put the wheel in here. It's pretty obvious, to be honest. Put that there. Right, we'll try that with a bit of oil. And a slightly larger screwdriver. Set this off going. Shouldn't be too difficult. We have done this before. That's a bit better. Okay, let's try the other one. That's better. Use a better screwdriver next time, John. Use your head. There we go. Push that wheel in. There we go. Capture that. Lovely. Excellent stuff. Right, what we need next is 127F, which is that one, and we need that one, 127E, and ABM screw and AM screws. Should go there like that, and we screw all the way through. Just like that. Okay, so that's how that goes. Not sure if it was the other way actually, but just checking on the others, and it looks exactly the same. Brilliant. Now we need to attach this to here with an AM screw. That should hold that there nicely. We'll need one of these. Again, just dab it in a bit of oil, and hopefully we'll get it in straight away. Oh, yep, probably best that way. See, it's moving itself around. Make sure it comes out of the other end, as it should do. There's the butty gun. That to me wasn't lined up. Conscious of it breaking the other side, so I think what we can do, we have got the right side. Excellent. Brilliant. You want to get this far and then break one. Lovely jubbly. Well, there you can see it's perfect. Alright, it's coming through, no problem. There we go. Excellent stuff. Okay, now we need 127B, which is that. I'll get that one for later. Need to fix this to the gurney. I'm conscious of it being underneath. That goes there, that goes on top, and pop in this one FM screw. I don't think these screws want to please me today. They're being stubborn, to say the least. Well, that's in. Then we need to do the same, exact same here. Finally. That is in place. Brilliant. Excellent stuff. There we go. That's the last leg. A lot of fiddling around there, but it's nicely in place. Excellent. Okay, so we can pop that to one side. And what we need next is this piece, an AP screw, and this bracket from the last issue. There we go. Put that in there. Excellent stuff. Probably a bit tight that actually. A little bit loose. There we go. Brilliant. Now we need to put that onto the gurney. There we go. Now we need to support that with the other brackets. Should have done this before. EP screws we need for this. So I've gone out of kilter for this one, but never mind. I'll need one of these. There we go. Now you can turn that a little bit. Let me have a look in the overhead. Sorry about that. Loosen that up a little bit and we can then attach it to the leg. There we go. That's that in place and that in place. There we go, that's all 4 legs in place. Excellent. So pop that to one side, and now we can assemble the proton pack support. Well, there and there like that, and we need GP screws. Excellent. Okay, so here we have the gurney. We got the 4 supports here. We need it facing this way. There is a locating peg for these supports, and they just all go like that, and then we need a load of YP screws. So I'm not going to bore you to death. You can watch if you want, but I'm not going to record it all. That's where the first one goes, and we just need the rest. So bear with me. There we go, that's how I'm pouring them in. Put the gurney on the side, tap the supports in with one screw, and then off we go. Okay, so there we go. That's the proton pack supports in place. The gurney is now complete. That one collapses, that one does. Need like they're a bit stiff, them, so they need loosening up if I want to make it drop. Alright, that one drops, and that one, there we go. I can sort that out at a later date, but that is looking absolutely fantastic. Okay, so stage 128, we have the light bar base, the light bar support left, light bar support right, light bar foot left, light bar right foot, light bar foot support left and right, rotator, gear leave, gear cover L, gear cover R, and 1, 2, 3 more gears, motor, lubricating oil, VMBP, EP, GP screws. That is a lot of little fiddly parts, so let's get them out. Okay, so that's all the parts out. Well, now what we do need is this one, and we need these gears as well. So let me just organize it. Okay, so we need that facing there, that goes on there, there, and that should go there, yep, and the last one in there like that. There we go, so they all turn there. Okay, looking at the instructions, these 2 larger cogs have got screw points, so you must line them up there for the rotators for the lenses, otherwise they'll be out of sync. Now we need to place some oil on here. They do recommend a cotton bud, but I'm going to use a little brush I think instead. Okay, now this grease gets everywhere, so pop a bit on these, and as they rotate the grease will spread itself about. Yeah. Okay, so they're all lined up. Now what we need is this cover, catch all that, place that on top, and we need EP screws for that. That's the first one. So there we go. That's the first side in. Now we need to repeat the process on this other side. Excellent. Right, there we go. That's both sides in. Plenty of grease on them as well. They're perfectly lined up. Brilliant stuff. Now at this point we need the rotators, which are these. They fit over these cogs, and we screw them in place with BP screws. Excellent. There we go. Brilliant stuff. Okay, so we've got some support to fit on this this bar as well. Underneath there's a left and there's a right, which go here and here, There's the left, there's the right. There's one location peg there, one location hole that goes there, and we fix them in place with EP screws. There we go. There we go. That's the supports in place. Excellent stuff. Okay, now we've got the supports for the roof of the Ecto 1. These two with these two metal supports, and we need GP screws for this. Basically we need one of these here, and it goes, let's see, that way I believe. I need one GP screw in the middle. There we go, just like that. Brilliant stuff. Now we'll just pop them to one side because I'm not putting them on the car yet. We'll do that a little bit later. What we need to do is add these motors. And these cogs. Okay, all we need to do now is add these two cogs and the motors. That goes there. And that goes there, and then one motor sits in there like that. I'll have to unfill this wire. There like that. Put a bit more oil on. Or grease I should say, not oil. I'm not talking about grease. There like that, that, and that there, like that, and that is stage 128 complete for now. Obviously we've got to put them on the car, but we'll do that a little bit later. Let's move on. Okay, now we're moving on to issue 129, I should say stage 129. So let's get the parts out. So there we have the parts. Pop them there, bring this back over what we've already worked on. I have took the lights off the car because we need to fit a switch in place, which is there, and rearrange these. There we go. Right, so that goes in there like that, and then we have a piece, I think it's that piece there, which we have to fit in place. It goes over the motors, captures the motors here and here, and all that wiring. Like that. That is just nice and neat. And that's held in place with 3 EP screws. 1, 2, 3. So there we go. That's them all fitted in nicely. Make sure the motors are sat correctly and they look straight, and they'll engage with the cogs no problem. There's plenty of grease on them there now. I keep getting it all on my fingers. Now we just need to dress these wires. Okay, now we just need to push these wires through this hole here. Okay, now we got them wires through. We can plug these LEDs into place. They just pop in there, pop up there, so you can see it come through to the rotator. Yep, there we go. And it's just a matter of putting these in place now. That's where they're all supposed to go anyway. And then we took all that wiring into the middle there. Okay, so we need that piece and that piece, and do this one at a time now. There's a locating hole there, a screw hole I should say, and basically them go there and support the LED cables, keeping them in place. and we just need to secure that with an EP screw. Excellent, just like that, and then we just need to do it on the other side. Okay, so that's how that should look when you've tucked them away nicely. Excellent stuff. Now we need to tuck all these wires into this box. I've got grease on my hands now. There we go, that's the cables and the PCB in place. As you can see, it is quite a tight fit. It will spring out just like that, but you must make sure you don't chop any of these wires when we put the rest of this light bar on. That's how mine's dressed. There we go. About time, camera. Now we just need to put some tape across that. Okay, let's get some tape on there. Like that. So now we get to do the blue lens. So we need that piece, and that piece, and these will go on here, I believe. Something like that. Yep. There. And the same on that side. Is it that way around? I think it's that way around actually. Yep, that's the one. Exactly like that. Now we need XP screws for this. Okay, so that's how that is at the moment. Next we need to dress this cable over here, and we put a clamp there with an MP screw. Put that screw there, a clamp there I should say, a wire retainer, cable retainer, and pop in the screw. Just like that. Thread that through, and should go inside there like that, and then can be pressed down out of the way. Excellent stuff, brilliant. There we go. Now we need to do the foil. Now we have the foil. This is the cover that goes on here. Make sure that the switch is on the back end. Oh, there it is. Right, there's the switch. Yep. Am I correct? No, it's on the front end actually. So that grill part shows on here. So I need to bend this. I'll shape this first before putting it in place. Okay. To bend this lens, not lens, this grill cover I should say, I've used a nice cloth and a pair of pliers just to start it off, and then so you have a look, very nice and shapely that is now. So bend this piece over first, then this piece, and then this has got to go where the switch is, the switch end, so that can sit just nicely there. And hopefully the rest will bend itself into place with the help of my fingers, of course. Something like that. Excellent stuff. I think I just need to reshape that a little bit. There we go. Brilliant. Lovely jubbly. Better than that other trim that we had on the windows. All that leaves us to do is put these chrome strips on. Whoa. Where are they? Here and here. And there. Okay, so there we go. So that is all that in place. Oh, there we are. I suppose you could put these, put some tape to keep these wires down, but that is looking absolutely gorgeous. Okay, now we've got the car in place. These two pieces that are the feet support, they do go only one way. You can work it out because one is bigger than the other. It's got to take into account the slope of the roof. Let's put that there, that one there, and we need VM screws for this. There we go, that's the first screw, and we just need 3 more. There we go, I just need to remove the tape and can put the light bar in place. And we fix them together with, what screws was it? AP screws. So this just sits on here. Hopefully it will anyway. There and there, and then we need to screw it in from the side. Just bear with me. Okay, just be mindful of the cables underneath, they don't get trapped to the roof, because it will stop this sitting in nicely. Pop it in at one end and then just pop it down at the other end. I've got 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, oops, 4. Camera's moved. Oh well, what's the one? I'll say that again. When you put the light bar on, make sure that the cables don't get trapped underneath, because it'll stop it sitting down nicely. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. I popped in at this end and then popped it down at that end, and it is quite a tight, nice tight fit, so that's nice and bonny. Excellent. There's 3 more screws. There we go. Just need to connect it up and we can test it. Now I've wired it back up, connected the cables up, and I'll just have to turn the car around and power it up. Okay, we're all connected up, we're powered up. Oh, we will be in a sec. Get ready. Now that is loud. And noisy, that is really grating. You can see my parking lights, my strobe lights, they're only fast flashes. That is really loud. Oh dear. It's not going to get played much, put it that way. But at least the rest of it looks fantastic anyway. My god. Anyway, that's issue 129 done. Oh, there we go folks, that's it. That's it completed. 127 to 129, 130 are complete with it, along with issue 35, so we can get the back end on and we can do our ears in again. I don't know whether anybody's going to come up with a mod for that, but I don't think I'll be switching that on all that often. That is so loud. Oh my god, that's great. Well, the rest of the car is brilliant. Anyway, if you did like that, give us a big thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching, stay safe, bye for now.